Yeah. Should governments prioritize spending on the exploration of space? Why? Why do you think?
Well, the answer I say, and I agree with my friend, is because that money could be used for other things. First, to help the people that are poor, to try and stop climate change on this planet. And if there's money left over, yeah, space exploration could be a good thing.
Yeah, I also think yes. Is space an important frontier for human exploration inspiration?
Yes, space can be underrated, like you say, but I think it's the next step in where we're going as a society.
If we understand the space, we can understand the,
Yeah, you
the
will.
humans.
Space
Right.
exploration could unlock a lot of secrets regarding how we ended up on Earth originally.
Yeah, yeah. The next is does space exploration benefit science, human understanding?
Yes, it totally does. Because, like I said in my last answer, you can find things on other planets that may lead scientists to discover how the solar system was formed and how humanity ended up on the Earth and those kind of things.
Yeah. Should space exploration be funded?
Publicly funded.
Publicly funded?
In most places, it is, and that comes from your tax dollars that you give to the government. With that being said, the government has the authority by the elected officials that you elect to represent you to designate how much money should be spent. But like I said, in the United States, yeah, it's NASA is publicly funded, but there are privately funded space exploration things too.
Does the human race need to be able to move to another planet?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Are missions to Mars important for funding?
I think Mars is an interesting planet because they have discovered water on Mars, and if there's water on
It's
other
very
planets,
similar to the
yeah,
Earth.
yeah. If there's water, I mean the temperatures are different, but if there's water on a planet, there might be other life on the planet.
Should people be flown to space instead of robots?
Robots?
Robots.
Well, humans have been flying into space since the 1950s, and so that's ongoing. But since the space shuttle program ended in the United States 10 or 15 years ago, we haven't launched humans in there. But it would be very difficult to put a human on a spaceship, a rocket, to go to Mars right now because of the length of time. There's a lot of problems with, unless you're going to the moon, you can do that, and America did that. But other planets, it'd be very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I also think that. Is sending humans to space good for international relations?
From my knowledge, being an old guy, I remember the space race, what we called it in the States in the 1960s, where it was a competition between the United States and Russia to see who would put the first person on the moon. That didn't help international relations. That kind of made people separate, and it was a challenge for both. They didn't come together, they went apart.
Yeah. Should opponents of space exploration still be required to
Contribute. Yes. Yes. If you're, like I said before, if the people that you elect think your tax dollars that you give to the government is worth investing in space exploration, yes. But there's other things that your tax money can be done to help save this planet.
Yeah. And the last, tell me some of the disadvantage you perceive from the space exploration.
Oh, well, there can be accidents. There's been a number of them in the United States where the rocket blew up on the launch pad and killed the
I also think that is
astronauts.
dangerous.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous thing. But there are advantages too.
And
But,
waste the money.
yeah, it's a waste. It can be a waste of money. But
Yeah.
private sector is changing things. The private people are picking up more of the space exploration in the United States anyway, and the government has kind of backed down a little bit. So there is more private investment in space exploration.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for your interview.